Taurus, I feel like a lot of change is happening in your life right now. Unexpected change, but divinely guided change. You have been working very, very hard and seeking new opportunities. You've been trying to make new opportunities manifest for yourself. You're not giving up, but you're starting to feel the burnout, you know, of constantly trying, but not getting the outcome that you want. I see you taking action. I see you taking calculated action, calculated risk in order to make these opportunities come to fruition for yourself. Spirit. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Oh, yes. So the Eight of Wands clarified by the Five of Wands and the Sun. You guys, how do I say it? You had a certain idea or outcome in your mind of how you wanted this next chapter to play out for you. You maybe had expectations. But because this is out of your control, like the change, the direction in which your life and which things are unfolding, the direction those are playing out to be are not what you kind of envisioned for yourself. I see it kind of leading to feelings of disappointment, feelings of kind of feeling like, why me type of feelings. But I think that at the end of the day, this is in Spirit's hands. Like, yes, it's because you're not supposed to know right now. You're not supposed to know which direction you're heading in. Because if you did, then you would try to manipulate it. You know what I mean? I think that's why Spirit's kind of keeping you on your toes, keeping you, it's kind of forcing you to be inspired in a way. It's forcing you, it's kind of putting your back against the wall in order, facing adversity. It's putting your back against the wall in order to test you. I think you're being tested right now. You have the in your past, you have the Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. So it's like, you're still doing the work, even though these unexpected changes are happening, and they're happening like all of a sudden, really. Like, it's kind of out of nowhere, and it throws you off, and it creates a lot of internal conflict for you. Say, for example, like you were with someone and you thought that you guys were going to do this, this, and this. Like, you were in a relationship and you guys had these all planned out, and then one day it's like you wake up and they cheated on you or whatever, and next thing you know, your whole trajectory of everything just changed, you know? Or like you're applying for these jobs, and this job reaches out, and you think and they give you the indication like it's gonna work out, and then for some odd reason it doesn't work out, and you're like, what do I do now? Like, it's just, I feel like a lot of your plans that you had for yourself are being rearranged this month and taken into the hands of Spirit, and it's forcing you to kind of boss up and like create your own new beginnings. It's like, this is a new beginning created by Spirit, but it's forcing you to be comfortable with the fact that you were not in control of this, and still take the leap of faith anyway, still walk off the cliff anyway. You have the Knight of Wands, which is action, decisiveness, movement, fast movement, clarified by the Fool and the Ace of Wands. So it's like, this is brand new energy. I know that it was hard to accept. It was hard to release control and accept what your new reality looks like, but once you do, you have the Sun and the Chariot and the Ace of Wands. Like, once you do, this all happened for your best. Like, Spirit had your best interest at heart, of like, very much so. We have the Five of Pentacles. To end the past, we have the Five of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Page of Swords. So, like I said, you're bound to like face some feelings of disappointment right now. Whenever you see this reading, you might be feeling a little lost, a little distraught, and because of these unexpected changes. But I think Spirit's filling your cup. I just don't know if you see it. We have the Moon. I don't know if you see it yet. I don't know if you see why things had to play out the way that they do, why they did. Because if you did, you would see that it really is really always has been in your best interest. I think these feelings of feeling lost and the opportunities that do come about are going to leave you feeling very, very hopeful, excited, and powerful. To end your past, we have the Three of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign this month too. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You have a lot of wands, a lot of fire energy, a lot of creative, a lot of passion, a lot of new ideas, and you're ready to act on them. But with that being said, you have to like understand that the ideas that you had for yourself might not play out, and you're gonna have to control your inner thoughts, control your inner conflicts. Don't unravel because things are not playing out how you wanted them to. Because at the end and in the middle of the past, we have the Empress. This is you, Taurus. You're popping through, standing in your energy. You are feeling divine. But we also have the King of Wands that came out too. So you could definitely be dealing with like, this could be a love situation for some of you. And for others, this could be like a work situation. For others, this could be you finding yourself in your craft, like within your craft. You could really be finding yourself and the new inspiration that Spirit has bestowed upon you. If this is with love, I feel like this is, if you're already in a relationship, this is you guys really taking the steps necessary to further deepen that connection, and both feeling very confident in the direction that you guys are heading. If you're single, I think that this is you definitely finding someone, like your divine counterpart. Gender's not really important here, but energy of masculine and feminine are, because there is, one of you guys is more masculine, one of you is more feminine, but you guys are both like in alignment with each other, envisioning the same dream, you know? If this has to do with work, I think this is you, those opportunities that might have left you disappointed in the past are, you've already forgotten about those. Like, although this is all in the past, you guys caught on that was like, oh, like none of this, even though it didn't go my way, it went Spirit's way, and that way was way better than what I had planned. Like, you guys are definitely feeling comfortable, confident, and sure of yourself and where your future is heading, whether it be in love, work, however this message resonates with you. In your present moment, from my Taurians, beautiful, beautiful Taurians. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay, present moment, I think you guys are feeling, I think you guys are feeling a little alienated. I think you guys are feeling I think you guys are seeing the need to draw back some of your energy. The past was kind of very, it came with a lot of emotional turmoil. It was a bumpy ride for you guys for sure. And I think in order to maintain what you have in the present or create something new, I think you guys are seeing clarity now on what the steps that need to be taken in order to manifest what it is that you want. We have the Hermit, the Magician, Page of Wands, Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords. You guys are like very, very clear on what needs to be released, what needs to be let go of, what cannot come with you in this next chapter in order for this next chapter to be one of your doing. Spirit got you to this point. Spirit put you in this, did all of these things in your past, made you feel what you had to feel in order to bring you to this point where you are now able and in control of what you want your life to look like, the things that you dream for yourself. These feelings of isolation, these feelings of necessary isolation are showing you, well, for starters, I know as Taurus we can become comfortable, and we're very comfortable with our alone time, but I think that because you see it as a necessity right now, it's hard to kind of digest, because you're still feeling guided by Spirit. We have Judgment card with the Ace of Swords, so it's like, it's like now you hear the call and you listen, instead of hearing the call and being disappointed about it, because you're working. We have the Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles in the center of your reading. This is big Taurus energy. We have the Hermit and the Three of Swords. So it's like, you guys, I think whatever you felt, whoever wronged you in the past that forced you to draw back your energy and come into this period of isolation so that you can better yourself, I think that you might still be holding on to some of that, but it's driving you. We have the Magician and the Page of Pentacles. It's driving you to sit down, shut the fuck up, and do the work. Really, it's driving you to start manifesting your new reality. The reality is, Spirit had to take away the bullshit, the things that were bullshit in you and your life, and it did take them away, and it brought you to this place of sit down, shut the fuck up, do the work, because you are a master at your craft. You are I think you have been a master at your craft, whatever it is that you do whatever it is you do that you enjoy, or whatever it is you do that makes you money. We have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So right now, it's like, you guys are reflecting on what has been, what you foresee in the future, and what you desire, and where you're at now, and any changes that need to be made, that you see, that you feel, you make them. Because we end the present moment with the Ace of Swords and the Judgment card. You make those changes. And the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You make those changes because you know what you want. You know who you are. You know who you want to become. And once you see that, like, you can't ignore it. Once you hear the call, you can't ignore it. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't do that to yourself. I don't see you doing that to yourself. I see this being a very like practical month for you Tauruses. It's definitely important to maintain your balance this month with it being Libra season. But you got a lot going on. In the future, we have the World, the Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Tower, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so in the future, yes, you're probably going to, if this hasn't been a love reading for you yet, in your future, I think once you cut out all that bullshit in the past and the present moment, and you start living for you and completing these cycles, once this judgment comes into your life, like that is a cycle you've completed, you are now on to a new cycle for yourself. We end the future with the Ace of Pentacles, and I think in this new cycle you're bound to find a divine counterpart. It's just gonna happen. There's no other way around it. I'll clarify it and stuff too, but in the middle of our future we have the Knight of Cups. So it's like when you meet this person, it could be a twin flame, it could be a soulmate, it could just be somebody that you like, that you find. Not everything in spirituality has to have a name. Like it could just be a cool person that you guys just see eye to eye, you vibe well together. You guys are filling each other's cups. It doesn't have to be romantic, but you guys are definitely helping each other out. You guys want to be around each other, and that's making you feel very hopeful. And then the Tower comes, and then the Ace of Pentacles comes. So it's like, take this with a grain of salt. I don't see this being like you're a forever type of deal for you. Yeah, okay. So the World clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups clarified by the Death card, yes. The Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups, Tower clarified by the Lovers. Oh my goodness, Spirit, yeah, do not get attached to this. And the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Ending your reading. Oh my God, I got goosebumps from that. That's crazy. So yes, you could be ending a chapter, or you could be starting a new chapter of whatever this love connection was for you. I kind of am seeing it as the end after the clarification. Whoever this is to your life, there was just too much secrets, too many lies, too much deceitfulness. This was just, at one point in time, you guys were filling each other's cups, and it was beautiful, and it did feel good, and it felt real, and it felt in the moment. But as time went on, either you or them, too much of the same thing kept happening, and nobody wants to be in a relationship like that. And so the Two of Cups is clarified by Death. So something ended, something stopped. It just stopped. And now I see it kind of sticking around. Like I see this being a situation where it's like you break up, but one of you is still lingering around and like still trying, and you break up, and then another person's doing it, and it's just hard to let go of it because you guys want to have so much hope for this. I think you guys have been through a lot together, have kind of picked each other up when you fell down type of situation, and you're hopeful and you want it to work out, or they want it to work out. But I just don't think it's supposed to. I think it's holding you back from your real new beginning, your real beginning of a new cycle. So yes, that leads to the Tower clarified by the Lovers. It falls, whether you want it to or not. It is going to fall, whether it be this version of your relationship ending or the relationship ending completely. Obviously we have free will, and that's one of the really cool things about tarot. It makes you aware of these energies that are going to be like shifting into your energetic fields. But so if you want to keep this person and like work on things, cool, you can do that. But whatever was happening in this past, like you guys can't continue on that cycle that just doesn't, the universe will not let that happen. So you're gonna have to learn how to see each other through a fresh pair of eyes, I think, because yeah, it's just gonna have to happen. And after you let the tower fall, whether it's they're gone or let's start fresh, like whatever you choose, you get the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. This is beautiful new opportunities. This is whether it's work, love, like self-love, like inner work, whatever it is, you're going about it in a way, or you are receiving opportunities in a way that will last. Things that are sustainable, things that are abundantly and financially going to set you up and help you feel comfortable and confident with where you're heading next. All right, bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands. Yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna be a bumpy ride for you this month, Taurus. It's gonna be hard. We got strength on the bottom. It's gonna require a lot of, I'm thinking like inner strength, like maybe definitely take care of your health, but I'm thinking this is gonna be so like mentally, it's just gonna be a month where you have to be super strong mentally. We're gonna get some advice from Spirit right now. Some advice from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Be a student. Like, you're gonna be going through a lot, so I think it would be wise to don't get too full of yourself. Understand that it is very, very admirable and important to continuously and forever be a student to life. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from others' mistakes. Learn from your situations. Learn from the people around you and the things around you, and because the more knowledge you absorb, the more powerful you'll become within yourself. Oh, thank you, Spirit. The 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups on the bottom. Okay. Connect with your friends and family this month. Like, reach out when you need help. I think you're going to be feeling your highs are going to feel really high and your lows are going to feel really low, because we got the 10 of Wands as your overall energy. But this is Spirit letting me know that like there is going to be so much abundance in this month for you, even beyond financially. I don't think you're going to be struggling too much financially at all, but I think like internally you're going to be very abundant as well. So stay humble. Like when I say be a student, actually you're gonna be all right financially. And 4 of Wands and 10 of Swords. Okay, we have 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. So, like I said, it's gonna be mentally exhausting. You're going to be carrying a lot. You're going to be having to do a lot, take a big leaps of faith that you might not have had to be faced with before. So it's important that you maintain a strong foundation, like within yourself, spiritually, emotionally, financially. Set a foundation for yourself, something to fall back on when times do get hard in your inner world or your outer world. Like, have something that you can rely on and go back to when you need to, because there's going to be some days will be easier than others. I will say that, especially with this love situation. It's going to be trying you. All right, just some messages to end the reading for my Taurians. Thank you, Spirit. Give birth to new creations, play, communicate with spirit. Yes, you need to set these strong foundations of spirit. That's in the middle. Practice daily and give and receive. Oh, divine counterpart. All right. Celebrate growth and breakthroughs. You're going to have a lot of that going on this month. You're going to have a lot of ups and downs. Don't ever get too down on yourself, because I think you have a lot of people around you that are willing to help if you ask for it. Create. No matter how you like to create and play, and don't let the serious days get too serious, you know? If love is available and around you in your life and the opportunity presents itself, fall into it. Or just like give into it. Don't be so protective of your heart. Open that heart chakra up. Because I think it's gonna really, really benefit you, and it's gonna lead to more breakthroughs and growth. Practice daily. So whatever it is you know you need to do, whatever it is, like when I said sit down, shut the fuck up and do the work, like do that. Like you don't need to be out here talking about your next moves, this and that. Just do it. Practice and keep everything like low key, like other than the ones you love, of course, keep them in the loop about who you are and your life and where you're doing, what you're doing and where you're going. But other than that, like stay low key, because you're in some powerful energies this month. Powerful. And like there's a lot of newness, a lot of freshness. And to end this reading, communicate with spirit, talk to your God, whatever you believe in, however you believe, however any of this resonates for you. This the divine source that is love, like communicate with that. Give this 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, like give the burdens, like let God have it, let spirit have those, because spirit will gladly and gracefully carry that for you. Communicate the things that you are appreciative for, the things you're happy about, the things you're sad about. Just stay in constant communication with spirit, because this reading started off with the 8 of Wands, so it lets me know that you're tapped in to some degree. I mean, you wouldn't be here if you weren't, right? So like watching this video. So definitely just talk to your God, talk to spirit, and have fun. It's gonna be a crazy fucking month for you guys.